one of the tools I use is the leadership game. It is a real strategic discussion done in a very fun way. It's a great way to celebrate your team. It's a great way to do an assessment on your team. I would do the assessment, kind of seeing how you're interacting, what levels of skills each person might have or bring to the team. It's pretty powerful. We have a timer, so when there's questions that we can flip over in time, there's a die that is color-coded, pink, green, blue, yellow, and they match up with the cards. See, we have green cards for personal leadership and a pink card for a follower. Then we have a yellow card for organizational questions and a red card for leaders. So these all have different events. So this leader card says, use a sticky notepad to record your answer to the following question or statement. Add value to others from your sweet spot. Walk around the room and write down the leadership strengths for each participant on a sticky note and give it to them. Then have each participant share the one that stood out the most to them. How often do you hear positive traits about yourself from your teammates? Not very often, but it's so powerful. Now, this game can be played in person or virtually. This is another example. This one is an organizational card, and it says, players pair up to discuss the following question or statement. Write your response. Then one player from each pair reports to the rest of the team. The law of victory. Leaders find a way for the team to win. If your organization were a superhero, who would it be and why? So now we'll all go off into breakout rooms. So you're in pairs of two, and you get to answer that question and then come back and report to the team. That is fun. You'll be amazed at the kind of traits that your team starts to think about themselves in a way that they never did before. This is a personal leadership. Use your sticky notepad to record your answer to the following question. Get in the zone and stay there. List 5 things you do well. How often do you stop and think about what you do well? And how often do you get to tell your teammates what you do well, what you think you do well? That can be really insightful and powerful for your team members to get to know you better and to know how they can use what you do well to enhance the team. And another example is a follower's card. Players pair up to discuss the following question or statement. Write your response. Then one player from each pair reports to the rest of the team. Best leaders are listeners. Which group of people feel like they're not being listened to and deserve more attention? Employees, clients, customers, shareholders, ambassadors, etc. Wow. How many times do we really sit and talk about that and how we can increase our customer service? Great tools. When we get into the debate, you might have a card that says, select another team member on the team to oppose your view of the following question or statement. Other players respond using their debate response cards at the end of the debate. So we'll say, I agree or I disagree, and it's based on how good the person argued for their point. In this example, the secret to a good meeting is the meeting before the meeting. In our organization, we rely on relationships with others rather than organizational systems and procedures to get things done. So now you're going to argue either that it's important to have a meeting before the meeting or it's not important to have a meeting. You just show up at the meeting. Maybe you have agenda, maybe you don't, and you move forward. So this is a fun process to bring awareness. Maybe people hadn't thought about having a meeting before the meeting. And then one more wonderful thing about this game is there's gold cards. Just like in other games, you pick a gold card or something. If you're given a gold card to pick, it might ask you to do something. In this situation, it's telling you to edify a team member. You need to explain why you chose the recipient of this card, because you're going to give this card to one of your team members. And it says, the law of pain, good management of bad experience leads to great growth. Give this gold card to the person who learns most from their mistakes. So you have to give it to them, and then say who got it and why. It's powerful, and people start to see what other people on the team see in them, right? And in each other. It's so positive, so great. In fact, we're going to have a public opportunity for you to join an experience leadership game. I believe that's on December 28th. We can certainly watch your email and social media for the date. We're going to have holidays with Candace Mae.